Hey everybody, welcome to TPG's World. It's me, TPG. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are wonderful. Happy New Year. It is the 1st of January 2000. And see, I know I was going to say it. It's January 1st, 2020. There you go. I was all day. I was like, I know I'm going to say 2019 as soon as I sit down in front of that camera to make that video. And what did I do? 2019, so it is 2020. So happy new year. I hope all y'all had a wonderful one, whatever you were doing. I hope it was fabulous. I got a lot to talk about in this little vlog, so let's get started. First of all, as I told you guys all, I'm going to be doing some new things on my channel. I'm going to be talking about a lot of things. I'm going to try to do a daily vlog. I'm going to try to do a live stream at least once a week. But a lot of things are going on this year for me in the next couple of months. Let's get started talking about that. So basically, as you guys know, I went to the New Year's Eve party last night. It was fun. I had a great time. I didn't go in costume, but I did go. Found me a little like top hat, which I think I wore for like 5 whole minutes, guys. I don't even know why I bought it, but I bought a little top hat. Went up to the party, had a good time, but I was exhausted. Like about 9:30, I was ready to go. It wasn't boring. I didn't really know many of the people there because a lot of my friends were out doing other things, and so I didn't know it was my friend's cousins and her family mostly that was there. But I did get to entertain a few of them, and so I had a nice time getting to meet some new people. But I was really exhausted, but I did stay till the stroke of midnight, and I said hello to everybody, and then I went home because I had to drive home. And as I mentioned, I'm very, very terrified of driving on New Year's Eve. I've always been afraid of New Year's Eve. I've always been scared of driving on New Year's Eve. So with that being said, I drove myself home, and luckily there was no craziness. There was no cops or no drunk drivers. Well, I'm sure there were drunk drivers, but I didn't encounter any, thank God, or any deer or anything like that. I did see them, but none of the bad, horrible things that I had pictured in my mind happened. No police checks, nothing like that. I made it home safely. Came home. My dog Gypsy's terrified of firecrackers, so I was able to come home with her for a little while and cuddle with her and get her kind of situated and calm down a little bit as far as that goes. So all of that made a wonderful night. I got to watch a little bit of that show called You on Netflix. Y'all, if you have not seen that thing, watch it. I've seen both seasons. I've binge watched it in 2.5 days. It is no joke. I should just talk about it in a video, but it's, again, all these ideas I have. All right, so anyway, got that done, fell asleep, got up this morning, really kind of just laid around, finished up the season of You. Cuddled with my babies, took a long nap, went to Target, went to work. Now, let's talk about Target. So, I'm at Target, and I know, like, I've got one more shift scheduled before before our seasonal employment is up. So, I'm at Target tonight. It's me, our manager, one of our managers, and 2 other people. And I find out I'm going to be the only person on tonight along with one other closer, and I'm like, oh, God. So our manager takes one of the season. I found out last night from my friend who works at Target with me. She's actually the teacher that works with me in the classroom. That she was not kept at Target, and that Target was letting people know in the next day or so their fate. So I went in all day, and I was just, it was on my mind really heavy today. You know, I knew this would be my last week or whatever. So I was really ready. You know, I went back to Dunkin' officially on Sunday, and last Sunday. Well, I went back last Friday actually, but went back also on Sunday was my first official day back at Dunkin'. So it was pretty crazy. But anyway, long story short, it was crazy. So last night when I was driving home, as my New Year's resolution, Waffles wants to say hey to everybody. As my New Year's resolution, I wanted to. I prayed, and I like to talk to God. I have a lot of moments where I talk to God, and hey, chunky girl, hey, chunky monkey, there's your chunky girl, hey, chunky girl, hey, chunky girl. Where I talk to God, and I just pray about things, and I talk about God and things that are really on my mind, and it's I call it my moments with God, and I could say a lot of things. And on New Year's Eve, I really felt like I really needed to say things. On New Year's Day, I guess I wanted to say a lot of things and just kind of set my life in perspective. Well, anyway, so with that being said, you know, of course, I talked about how bad I really needed a job at Target financially and things like that, just because it would help me out a lot. No, not my face, Waffles, baby, I love you, but give my cheek, give my cheeks, give my cheek. Oh yeah, I love you too. Say hey to everybody. So Daddy Fish talks to hey everybody, hey everybody. She got in trouble today, guys. She got in big trouble today. She wasn't a nice girl today. Anyway, so yeah, so anyway, I talked about it. prayed about it, been thinking about it. I know you guys have really been praying about it and all that kind of stuff. So I knew within today or my next shift next week that my fate would be determined at Target, or what would happen and things like that. And I really, really, really needed this job at Target. I've loved working at Dunkin', and I like working at Dunkin', and Dunkin' has helped pay some bills, but Dunkin' doesn't really pay as much as Target. Target really pays well here, and it's about to give their employees a really big, drastic raise this year. So I really just knew that that would help me out a lot. My insurance just went up with work, things like that. So I just really felt like I really needed this job. So with that being said, first and foremost, I knew that would go in, and I knew that they had not kept a couple of the people that I'd worked with, and a couple of people that how that was going to be and things like that. So I was kind of like, okay. So I really went in expecting and kind of knowing my fate, knowing what was going to happen with Target. So I walked in to work. I was in a good mood. I was, working right away. I said, hey, they came and asked me if I would clock in early. I told them sure, I didn't have a problem with that at all. Clocked in early. I did that. I clocked in early. Came on, was helping customers. We were a little bit busy. It wasn't horrible. It was a normal day, but we had all of our Christmas stuff 90% off. So, y'all, people were going nuts for over 90 cents. And I saw the most selfish thing I think I've ever seen in a long time at Target tonight, too, and I'm getting off track, but I'm going to talk about it what's fresh in my mind. A lady brought some bread back for 20 cents, y'all. 20 cents. She wanted her 20 cents. She wanted her 40 cents back. I've never seen anything like that, and I think she got kind of offensive that I'm like, so it's a dime, so do I just give it to her or what? I was like, I think she took it offensively because I didn't understand how to do it. I'm new, and so we're trying to figure everything out. But anyway, long story short, I was so anyway, I saw our manager. He took one person in the room and he talked to her, and he came back out. He didn't say anything to me. So she left, and she came over and told me, she wasn't being kept or whatever. So I was like, oh, and I really dislike, because I really like this lady. She's really, really sweet. And she's kind of like me. She has a really good job, too, outside of Target. So it was just something she was doing. So I went in, and I was like, okay, I'm sorry to hear that. Sad, whatever. And then, so he walks up to me right before he leaves, and he says, so I was going to wait and do this before, but I'm going to go ahead and talk to you about it now because I'm about to leave. He said, we've decided we're keeping you. I said, what? He said, I was going to do a big speech about it, a big production about it and everything. He goes, but there's nobody. He goes, but congratulations, we're keeping you. And I said, oh. So a few minutes later, I went up and I said, hey, and I had some customers there. So I went up after my customers went away. I said, hey, thanks. He goes, no problem. He goes, I really planned to do a big speech and make a big thing about it. He says, but then I realized that you were the only one here, so I couldn't pull you off and talk to you. So I just decided to do it that way. And I was like, wow. So I was really excited because this was like God had really heard what I said, and he answered my prayer. So thank you, Lord, for the first thing. My first wish was to have a better financial situation this year. So that really did help. So no matter what your religious belief is, I am spiritual. I do believe in a higher power. I do believe in God, and I do believe that he answered my prayer tonight with that. And the first thing I did whenever, after the news was I thanked God for that, because I know it is a very, very, very hard thing, it was just crazy, it's been a really rough struggle this year financially for me, and so hopefully this job at Target, even if I just make a couple hours a week, will still be a lot more than Dunkin' has been, and I don't think it'll be as less stress as Dunkin' has been. Just the people at Dunkin' are not very nice to work for and things like that, so I think it's going to be a better situations for me all the way around. So thank you to everybody of y'all too who have prayed for me and wished for me, and thank you for that, because it did work out in my favor for that. So that is one of my first situations of the year solved. I was going to actually talk about my New Year's resolutions in this video, and then I decided to talk about, because this happened, I decided to let you guys know what happened with that. So I decided to go, hey, let me talk about that. So tomorrow I'm going to sit down and talk more about my resolutions and where I want to take my channel and things like that. But thank you guys, and I know you guys, some of you let me stuff on Twitter, some of you let me stuff on my Facebook, on here, about Target. But it is official. I am now officially a Target employee. I work this Sunday at Dunkin'. I'm going to see once my schedule comes out tomorrow. I probably can stay one more day at Dunkin'. I'm going to see how my schedule goes there and go from there. I might can stay on, at Dunkin' and try to do both, but with Annie coming up full blast, which is my other problem with Target, is I don't know what to do about Annie, so I'm going to have to kind of talk to them there and see what's going to happen with that. So I'm gonna be like, let me figure out that. But it's a lot to figure out, guys. It's just a lot. I'm in 1,000 different places right now. But I want to thank each and every one of you again for all of your love and support and for watching my channel. Tomorrow I'm gonna take down my Christmas stuff too. Get that done. Put my back. I miss my Funkos, and I got new Funkos to go up on my wall. And I haven't even done a video about those Funkos. So I do want to do a reveal of those videos. I got a lot of videos coming out here in the next couple days, but I'm about to get off of here. I'm about to get this video ready, get it out for you guys, get it out to yourself. I'm going to go out and get it all put out for you guys so you guys can watch it, and I'm going to go lay on my couch and probably, I'm in the mood to watch a superhero movie, so I don't know if I'm going to watch like Spider-Man Far From Home, which I got for Christmas, or if I'm going to watch Captain Marvel, or if I'm going to watch Shazam or something like that. I don't really know what I'm going to do yet. But I'm going to watch a superhero movie, I think, now that I've watched this TV show. But that's about it. Alright, guys. I love you all. Thank you so much. Remember, hating is a disease, and many folks need to get well soon. Always be yourself, because everyone else is taken. And all you got to be in this world is kind, guys. Alright, love you. Bye. Thanks for coming by TPG's World. Bye.